Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, interesting news and very significant news in the 140-pound division. I've touched on it before, but I just think it's very pertinent. Jack Catterall is a 140-pound challenger for the undisputed title when he fought Josh Taylor. Many thought he won that fight. Now, they tried to have a rematch, him and Josh Taylor, for undisputed, and Josh Taylor has pulled out on several occasions. And the latest is Josh Taylor has pulled out of it and then pulled out with an injury and then started negotiation with Teofimo Lopez, who didn't want to fight Regis Prograis for the WBC title. So Teofimo Lopez said instead of doing that, he would like to go the Josh Taylor route and fight the WBO for the WBO title. Now the WBO, and that's what I did a video about, mandated Teofimo Lopez and Josh Taylor, which is ridiculous, but politics. Whatever. The good news is Jack Catterall has just basically said, Josh Taylor obviously don't want to fight me, keeps coming up with excuses not to, right? So what he's saying is this: all right, you know what? I'll fight Regis Prograis since you think he's so dangerous. And that gives us a little round robin tournament with, Josh Taylor against your boy Teofimo Lopez. And then your boy Jack Catterall versus Regis Prograis, right? And then let's hope that the winners fight each other. Then you got a round robin. And maybe we can get that undisputed. I don't know if the other belt is gone somewhere else right now. I'm not sure. But I just know, I think that Jack Catterall, he says that negotiations are going well between him and Regis Prograis. And that's the positive news. Because all of this, getting to mandatory status and not fighting and then still being able to get fights is what our issue here is at Doma Sports Talk, right? We know that Regis Prograis is just damn. Hey, Jose Ramirez just said, I don't want to fight Regis Prograis, right? Just, he's a mandatory, didn't want to fight him because he's going to get 35%, right? And we were talking about 35%, the same 35% that Terrence Crawford, a number 1 pound for pound, an undisputed fighter and the best in the whole world, he was supposed to take that from Errol Spence. Josh Taylor didn't want it. Jose Ramirez didn't take it. Then Teofimo Lopez was next in line. He didn't have to do it. Then, he gets mandated to fight somewhere else. Jose Ramirez is going to pull up. Who is he going to pull up? Your boy here, Richard Comey from a division under him. And Richard Comey's not a great mover. So that's what Jose Ramirez wants. So he's going to get a comfortable fight when he had a title fight. My issue is these guys who won't take title fights when they're mandatory status, they still get rewarded. And people ignore what's really going on. So for boxing right now, whatever, I don't think Teofimo Lopez should be in the mix, right? Because he should have just fought Regis Prograis and we had a good fight. He's picking and choosing because others do. That's why. And no one's calling him out for it. So he didn't want to fight Regis Prograis and he's still going to get Josh Taylor, right? So Jack Catterall is saying, well, whatever. I'll fight Regis Prograis, at least up until now. So that's good. The negotiation between Regis Prograis and Jack Catterall is going good. Let's hope that fight happens, because if so, then we got 2 pretty damn good fights, and we would hope as consumers and sport fans that after that fight, let's say it's a mini tournament, a semifinal, then we'll have a final between the winner of those 2 fights. Wouldn't that be what you would want as a sport fan and not a fan of any one of these fighters? Hey, these are 4 pretty good ones in the division, and okay, we'll go with those because Jose Ramirez, he doesn't deserve it because he didn't even go to the WBSS tournament. Now he won't even accept the mandatory fight, right? So that means he's not trying to be in the top 4. That excludes him now. So those are the top 4 then, even though Teofimo Lopez is a question mark in my opinion, but we'll let him in the tournament, and then let's hope, and that's why I would hope that Josh Taylor wins, and then we could probably get the Josh Taylor versus Catterall rematch, if Catterall wins, or the Josh Taylor versus Regis Prograis. That would be also something we'd want to see. That would be a rematch. What do y'all think? Dome Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.